You're working as a HR and on a random Tuesday an employee walks up to you saying that my manager is targeting me. He gives opportunity to everybody else in the team except me, and I think he really is targeting me to throw me out of the company. Now, as a HR, what would you do? Will you immediately call the manager of that employee, or you'll ask that employee to file a formal complaint, or you will escalate it to your HR head, or you'll start a formal investigation, or you'll tell the employee that he's thinking too much? What would you do? From my experience, I can tell you that I would not do any of those things. Why? Because right now I just have an allegation. I do not have enough information to know what actually the issue is. And in scenarios like these, early HRs do the typical mistake of deciding or trying to figure out who is right, whether the manager is right or the employee is right. Because when the employee is saying that my manager is targeting me, there are two easy mistakes to make. Number one, oh, that means that manager is really bad and is treating this employee badly. The second one is that employees always come up with this kind of statement whenever they get a negative feedback. He must have gotten some negative feedback about his performance. At this stage, HR doesn't need assumptions or fake conclusions. They need facts, simple facts. My manager is targeting me. This is employees' interpretation of what is happening. As a HR, my job is to understand what is actually causing them to think that way. So instead of asking, why do you think your manager is targeting you? I would dig the specific situation, something like, tell me what exactly happened. What's the most recent example? What exactly did your manager say? When did all of this start? Who else was present when he said that? You said other employees are treated differently. Give me an example. Has your manager given your performance feedback recently? Did you see that? I didn't say that give me more information to prove that the manager is targeting you. I'm simply saying give me more information so that I have more context. Now let's say when I'm asking all of this, employees goes and say, oh yeah, last month my manager gave 2 projects to my team members and he has not assigned me anything at all. Now, okay, does this prove that manager is targeting this person? No. Does it mean I should dismiss it? Absolutely no. We have to think through this case. We have to think through the actual situation. We'll try to understand why were those projects allocated that way? What are the employees' respective roles in the projects? What is their performance history? Were there any skill requirements that were mentioned in that projects? Has this happened repeatedly in the past as well? Did something change when all of this was happening? For example, while investigating, I just found that the employee has received a negative feedback just 1 week before the employee made a complaint about the manager. So here again, it can be very tricky, and a new HR can made a very easy mistake that, oh, now I get it. The employee is making this complaint only because he has received a negative feedback recently. As experienced HR, I am sharing this with you that 2 things can be true at the same time. And you have to be comfortable with this fact. You have to accept this fact. You have to put this in your dictionary that it's not always either or. There can be situations which are true. Both the situations are true, as in the employee in this case is performing badly and the manager is also behaving unfairly with that employee. One true fact does not cancel the other fact automatically, which means a complaint doesn't automatically erase the poor performance issue that the employee has. A good HR has to be capable of holding both the truths while establishing the facts. And another classic rookie mistake early professionals do is that they promise confidentiality to the employee pretty carelessly. I mean, the employees make a complaint and goes like, hey, just keep it to yourself and do not talk about it to the manager, and you go and say, oh, please don't worry, it is only between us. That's not how things happen, because based on the complaint, you need to investigate and you might need to speak to the manager as well for the appropriate action to be taken. So never promise confidentiality pretty loosely. But please do not call that manager after 5 minutes of that employee making that complaint and asking the manager, hey, are you targeting your employee? Or hey, the employee of your team came to the HR team saying you are targeting him. That's not how this works. So by doing all of this, what is the HR actually trying to achieve? At this point, HR is basically trying to understand, is the performance management done by the manager is perceived as targeting by that employee? Is that's the issue? That the performance is low and the manager is trying to manage that, and then employee is perceiving it as targeting? Or is there any inconsistency in the behavior of that employee? Or that employee is like literally treated unfairly? Or is there a breakdown in manager and employee relationship? Something happened recently and they are not in good terms. Is there any favoritism? Is there any retaliation? Is there any discrimination or harassment kind of concern? Or it's just simply the case of poor communication and poor management? These all that I narrated just now are very different HR problems and need different solutions. So if you're ever in such a situation that an employee walks up to you and says like, hey, my manager is targeting me and blah, 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 here is the response that you can give to them. Okay, I hear you. I want to understand this properly before making any conclusions. Can you walk me through the specific incidents that made you feel you are being targeted, starting with the most recent one? Notice something with this response. I'm hearing the employee well and I'm taking his concern seriously, but I am not validating his conclusion because I do not have the information yet. So at no point I validated that, hey, yeah, I also feel your manager is really targeting you. Simply because I do not have enough information. So we do not want to fall into that trap of labeling the manager as a bad manager just to comfort that employee that your complaint is valid or will work on it. You have to be in the territory of investigation. And situations like these are never taught in any textbooks, not in any college, not in any course. And that is the reason I am doing a live workshop of 3 hours on 15th of August. I'm calling it a HR Judgment Lab, where we will solve the HR cases live on that call. I'll put you through some messy situations and then you will tell us what you would do in those situations, and then together we will unpack the reasoning, we'll think through the messy situations, and the whole purpose of this workshop is to help you build that skill where you can actually think on your own when such a messy situation happens, and not always running up to your seniors on what needs to be done, or just following blindly what manager told you to follow, or just doing what employee told you to do. If you really want to become successful in HR career and want to earn really well, then the biggest skill that you can develop is your judgment skill. Because if you simply keep doing what is asked to be done, then you will stay at admin level salary. Then do not complain after 5 years why you feel stuck. I would say it's a golden opportunity to every early HR professional who is between 6 months to 2 years into HR job. I didn't get that exposure when I was starting out, so I know how valuable this is in shaping your HR career. So link is in the description and comment section. Register yourself and I will see you on 15th of August. With that, I'm signing off. You keep on watching more content on HR Destination to become a successful HR.